we've mentioned supplements, and you've encouraged people to do that, especially if they're lower. Does your body recognize the supplement form the same way it does as it manufactures it through sunlight?
Sunlight is the best.
Okay.
We know that very well. And one of the reasons why the sunlight is the best is because your body has 7-dehydroxycholesterol inside the skin, subdermal. And that actually makes a certain amount, and then it turns it off. There's a feedback system. So after your body gets enough, it stops making it. It's really cool that your body, we have the knowledge. And that level, by the way, is 25,000 units. It's not 2,000 or 1,000 like they're telling us to take, the Institute of Medicine is telling us to take. It's upwards of, our body will make 25,000 units given the amount of time, usually between